The third installment, the third edition, number 3, numero tres. Here we go. Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd, and it is time to once again consult the artificial intelligence of our good phone friend Siri and ask her what the best albums are. We've done it before. We're gonna do it again. Let's go. To start, I've asked this one before, but I'm going to ask again given the most recent releases in his catalog. Siri, what is the... Shut the fuck up. Siri, what is the best Tyler, the Creator album?
It is Ecor.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. For all the haters saying that it wasn't and that I was wrong to review the album so positively, there you go, right there. It's the best one. You heard it here, folks. You heard it here. Siri, what is the best Travis Scott album?
It is Astroworld.
Yeah, I knew you would say that, but it's actually Rodeo, Siri. It's actually Rodeo. Siri, what is the best Run the Jewels album?
It is Run the Jewels.
The debut, the first one. And Run the Jewels 2 is better. Run the Jewels 2 is definitely better. I disagree. Hard disagree. Siri, what is the best Pavement album?
It is Crooked Rain. Crooked Rain.
Wow, I agree. I agree with that assessment. I thought you were going to say Slanted and Enchanted, but yeah, it's actually Crooked Rain. Siri, what is the best Modest Mouse album?
It is Good News for people who love bad news.
I mean, it's an underrated Modest Mouse album, but I would say more The Lonesome Crowded West. Siri, what is the best Smiths album?
It is The Queen is Dead.
Yes, it is. God, thank you for not saying Meat is Murder. Thank you. It is The Queen is Dead. Siri, what is the best Nick Cave album?
It is The Boatman's Call, 2011 Remastered Edition.
It is absolutely... positively not The Boatman's Call. That's like the NPR listener's Nick Cave album of choice. Please, Siri. Even if you're going to pick one of his newer, mellower releases, there are more interesting albums than The Boatman's Call, Siri. There are more interesting records than The Boatman's Call. Siri, what is the best Portishead album?
It is Portishead.
Okay, the self-titled? I disagree. I mean, Dummy is better. Come on. What the hell's wrong with you? Siri, what is the best Snoop Dogg album?
It is Doggy Style.
Yes, it is! Thank you, Siri. Thank you. I thought you were going to pick some basic crap. Damn. Good on you. Good on you. Siri, what is the best U2 album?
It is Rather You Than Me.
Rick Ross? Rather you're on crack today. You are on crack.
It is Rather You Than Me.
You guys got to fix this. Whatever this is, when I ask Siri for a U2 album, it gives me a random Rick Ross record. You had stop this. Stop it, Apple. What is wrong with you? Steve Jobs rolling in his grave. Siri, what is the best Weezer album?
It is Weezer, Teal Album.
The Teal record. I mean, it's better than the Black Album, so at least you didn't pick, like, one of the worst ones. Siri, what is the best Pixies album?
It is Doolittle.
Yeah, I mean, it's great. It's a classic. It's near perfect. I'm not going to argue with you. It's a great record. It's a great record. Siri, what is the best Judas Priest album?
It is Screaming for Vengeance.
Yeah, that one's great. I mean, there's some other records down the road that I think were a bit more badass, but that one's the classic. It's an entry-level Judas Priest record. Maybe you're not that much into metal. Siri, what is the best Slow Dive album?
It is Slow Dive.
No. No, the new one, no, that one's terrible. That one's awful. And look, you can disagree with me on that point, but it is not their best. It's not the best one. Siri, what is the best Blur album?
It is Blur.
The self-titled? No. No, Park Life is better. 13 is better. They barely had their sound fully figured out on that record. That record is all over the place. I mean, it's good, but Jesus. Siri, what is the best Scott Walker album?
It is Scott Walker and the Walker Brothers, 1965 to 1970.
Okay, Siri. I guess we know who's a normie. Siri, what is the best Fiona Apple album?
It is Tidal.
Okay, that one's dope. That's a good one. You like the classics. I'm not going to hate on it. Siri, what is the best Devo album?
It is Q. Are we not men? A. We are Devo.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Siri, finally, what is the best King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard album?
It is Fishing for Fishies.
Yeah, you're just on that new. You are on that new. And maybe you like the environmental messages on the record. Maybe you're a bit of an environmentalist. Maybe you're a vegan. I'd love Siri, I would love to get vegan food with you sometime.
Okay, Anthony. Here's what I found.
Oh, wow, you gave me a bunch of vegan restaurants. That's nice. All right, I think we're going to leave it at that. You guys are the best. Hopefully you agreed with many of Siri's picks in this one. I know I didn't. You're the best. Transition, have you given any of these albums a listen? Have you asked Siri what some of the best albums are of some of your favorite artists, and maybe suggest some artists down below for me to ask Siri about next? Okay, cool. Over here next to my head is another video that you can check out. Hit that up, or the link to subscribe to the channel. Anthony Fantano, Siri forever.